So the image and its original shape are both the same size. Enlargements are the ones that do change them. Now, some people hear the word enlargement and think, because they appreciate that everything changes size. Okay, so this is my original. The value the way we describe it is with a scale factor. Okay, so the scale factor is the thing that is how many times bigger it's going to be. But if the scale factor is a whole number, that's fine, it's going to be bigger. But if the scale factor is a fraction, it is smaller. Okay, so your image can be smaller. So you can have an enlargement that is smaller than its original, but it's still called enlargement. Okay, so we don't call it a reduction, we call it an enlargement, but it's got a fractional scale factor. Everyone understand that? Now, in a similar way, some people think, right, well, okay, that's easy. We just, if for example we're a scale factor 2, we just double the size of it. Yeah, we do. But there's another feature with enlargements, and that's the centre of enlargement. That's what makes the difference between you getting it completely right and then you partially right. Okay? So, back to the scale factor. As I said, yeah, for a scale factor 2, if this measurement here is 4 squares across, then this one's going to be 8. If this is going to be across 1 and up 4, this is going to be across 2 and up 8. So you can enlarge your shape looking at the scale factor. Everyone happy with the actual enlarging process? Yeah? So it's just how many times bigger. Similarly, if this one's not quite right. It should be shifted over there slightly. This is 4, this is going to be 2, this went across 1 and up 4, this should have gone across a half and up 2, so I apologise, that should be shifted slightly left. Right, so as with rotation, enlargements have a centre of enlargement. This is very important and affects the position of the image a great deal, so don't ignore the centre of enlargement. So you need to take note of where the centre is, because the distance away from that centre of enlargement is affected by the scale factor as well. So, what do I mean by that? Well, here's my original shape here, this T. Is this orange or red on your sheet? Red. Alright, same mix in grading. That one is what we're talking about. And if this was my scale factor, if this was my centre enlargement, okay, I can see that my scale factor is 2. Okay, so they both have a scale factor of 2. But what I do is the position that I start drawing my enlargement depends on where this centre is. So what I do is I'm going to take a point on my original shape and say how far away is that from the centre of enlargement. I can see it's just 2 squares directly next to it. Yes, can you see that? If I've got a scale factor of 2, then my image is going to start 4 squares away from my centre. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where my image starts. Then the process of actually enlarging is nice and easy. Instead of going across 3, we go across 6, down to etc., etc. So most people are fine with the actual enlargement, but it's the position of the shape that makes a difference. For this bluey purpley one, whatever colour it is, you do the same thing. This is my centre of enlargement for this one. Okay? So again, choose a point. It doesn't matter which point. I'm potentially going to choose this one. And I feel I'm going to keep telling you lot to be quiet, and I know you're not talking, so I'm just sorry. Because I just think... I don't think so. Okay, so from this centre of enlargement, get to my original shape. So that's the point I'm going to be considering. I say I go across 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 1. You see that? So across 4 and up 1. So to start drawing my image, I'm going to go across 8 and up 2. That's my starting point. I'm then going to double the size of everything. Are you with me?
Basically, the first thing you do
The first thing you do, yeah.
is minus 20 rows.
You're given the centre.
You're given
the centre of enlargement, yes.
So it's already been on there, or you get like
They might be good coordinates. So again, similar to the rotation, and that you want to know what coordinates are. So they give you that, so then you say, okay, how do I get from a point on my original shape? You choose to the centre, okay? And then you multiply that measurement by your scale factor.
So like from this here, I could say 1 down and 4 across.
Yeah. I personally would probably start at my centre and then go to my shape.
So 4 across, 1 down.
Yeah.
So it would be 8 across, 2.
Yeah.
And then I draw a point.
So then you draw that point, and then you say, right, I would have gone across 1, so I'm going to go across 2. I would have gone up 2, I'm going to go up 4. Okay, and so this shape is now twice the size of this one. But it's in the correct location.
Small.
I don't think I did an example one. No, okay, alright, so we could do one here though. Okay, if I had a scale factor of 1/2, if I choose this, should I choose the same point? Yeah, I'm going to choose the same point. Does Sonia listen?
Yeah.
So I'm going to choose the same point. So I've chosen this as my starting point. So how do I get to that? I go across 2, 4 and up 1. Oh, this is a rubbish one. Doesn't matter. Across 4 and up 1. Those measurements are now going to be halved. So I'm going to go across 2 and up. Oh. Across 2 and up 1/2. Yes. Yes? So instead of going across 1, I'm going to go across 1/2. Instead of going up 2, I'm going to go up 1.
Wait, will it tell you you need to go smaller or bigger?
It'll tell you what your scale factor is.
So it's half.
And then you're going a half of it. You go a third. So a third of the measurement.
What's the hardest thing with that?
Okay, if you want a third of something, what do you do to the numbers? You divide them by 3. So they will be. Okay. So they're not going to give you or something 0.72. Like they're not in that. Okay? But the important thing is for this slide is to get you to acknowledge that the centre of enlargement is important. My shapes are exactly the same as each other. Okay, so they're both twice the size. That was the easy bit. But the position of them is very different because the first one had a centre of enlargement here, and the second one had a centre of enlargement here. I didn't draw things on my shape. My drawings are sending me over here. Okay, so it's half the size of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, sometimes people don't like doing that. Okay. So this is a slightly different way, but I personally find this one a little bit like, woo, too crazy. But both work. So here's my centre of enlargement. Here's my original shape. I'm having a scale factor of 2. So what you do is from your centre of enlargement, you just draw lines going through each of the points of your shape. Yes? And then what you do is you would measure this distance. So for example, that distance there. And for a scale factor of 2, you would then double it to get along that particular line to get to your image point. Yes? I started the conversation by saying some people don't like this one, some people prefer this one.
Who does like
I do not prefer this one, but some of you might like it. But you understand the concept? Now, in saying that, this and this is useful, or this is the way that we would find a centre of enlargement if we were asked to. Okay? So in some cases, they may have given us these two shapes. Okay? And they've said, what is transformation? So first of all, you're going to say, oh, it's an enlargement. Because you can see that from here to here it got bigger. So you say it's an enlargement. You would then establish what your scale factor is. Your scale factor is going to be given to you by the image size divided by the original. Okay, so I can see my image of this length is 4, this one's 2, so I've got a scale factor of 2. But the third piece of information that you need to give is where is the centre of enlargement. And to do that, you just take a ruler and you do join up at least 2 or 3 of the corresponding points. So I would probably draw this line here, and maybe one other, maybe this one. So I would draw 3 points and establish that those 3 lines all go through this point, indicating that this is my centre of enlargement. Yep.
So you said something was a string. What is it called a string?
Still called enlargement. Okay? Yep.
Would your center of
Enlargement.
ever be like in the middle of your
Yes, in the middle of your shape. Good. Okay, so you're always, so for enlargements, you're always measuring things from your centre of enlargement. So usually once you've got your first point, you can then just redraw the shape. Okay? Okay, there's the end. So, now, this last page here is the page mainly talking about when you're asked to describe transformations. Okay? So, if you are asked to describe transformations, you're going to be given 2 shapes and said that one's your original, one's your image. How did you get from that? So the first decision is, was it a translation? Was it a reflection? Was it an enlargement? Or was it a rotation? So one of your marks for that question will be writing one of those words. Do not forget to write those words. Okay? Now, I heard a snigger, but people do that. They just assume that everyone knows it's a reflection, so why bother telling anyone? Okay? So if it's a reflection, write reflection. That's 1 mark. Translation questions will always be worth 2 marks. Because you're being asked to tell them it's a translation, and then you need to give the vector. So they are the 2 marks that they allocate. A reflection question would be worth 2 marks. Because you're going to tell them it's a reflection, and then tell them the equation of the line of symmetry. So, if your question has 2 marks allocated to it, if you don't really know, get one of these 2, and you might get at least 1 mark. Okay? Enlargements and rotation are worth 3 marks. So, the 1 mark is for saying an enlargement, 1 mark is for the scale factor, and 1 mark is for the centre of enlargement. Rotations, 1 mark for rotation, 1 for the angle and direction. As I said, it's better these days to just say clockwise or anti-clockwise rather than worry about is it positive, is it the right way round. And then the centre of rotation is your third piece. Now, in some questions you have a combination of these transformations. So you may be asked to rotate a shape and then reflect it. You may be asked to translate a shape and then enlarge it. Well, whatever it is, there may be a combination. Okay? So just be aware of that. And often if there are a combination of them, then they may well ask you to describe how to go from the very beginning to the very end without that middle segment. Okay? But there are sufficient questions in the packs and things I've given you. I'll also point you in the right directions for the textbook exercise. And I have printed off the answers to that for the sheet later. Okay? So we're going to practice lots of those. So for the rest of this lesson, you do some enlargements, and then on Mondays we'll try and find the combinations question. Are there any questions?